laws and regulations and policies that are supposed to say they're supposed to do this, and they're supposed to say they're not supposed to do that. But when you look at federal regulations, when you look at policies as an employee of government, when you violate these policies, the worst thing that happens to you is you lose your job, because there's no criminal penalty for the violation of these laws. And so it's very easy for people who exist in these structures, particularly the very top levels of these structures, to go, look, we have a given set of lawful authorities. And these are defined very broadly to give us leeway to do whatever it is we think is proper and appropriate and just. Now, take that proper and appropriate and just from the perspective of any given individual, right, any given president, and now intersect that with what's good for them politically. And that's where problems begin to arise. Now, the safety measure that's supposed to protect us from this in the U.S. system and in any democracy broadly is these people are supposed to be what are called public officials. That means we know their decisions. That means we know their policies. That means we know their programs and prerogatives and powers, like what they are doing, both in our name and what they're doing against us. And because they are transparent to us, we, the people, can then police their activities. We can go, I disagree with this. We can protest it. We can campaign against it, right? We can try to become the president, do whatever. They are public officials, and we are private citizens. They're not supposed to know anything about us, right? Because we, in relative terms, hold no power, and they hold all the power. So they have to be under the tightest constraints. We need to be in the freest circumstances. And yet, the rise of the state secrets doctrine, right, this whole classification system that goes all the way back to last century, about the middle of the last century, I believe, is when it really started getting tested in court.